What's up, everybody? This is The Break Room, and I am joined here by my good friend, one of my former teammates, one of my all-time favorite football players here still to this day, George Kittle.
Hi.
George, welcome to The Break Room.
Hey, Joe Staley. Hey. So happy to be here.
I knew
oh
immediately.
My gosh.
You have the juice. You have
Joe
the
Staley,
juice.
everybody.
Once you say 3, 2, 1 with George Kittle, he has a way of just turning that switch.
I don't have to flip the switch
flipping
on
it on. I know.
There's no switch when it comes to you.
Actually,
it's just on.
I actually want to get into that because
what's up?
So
Hi.
One of my things that I've noticed through my whole entire football career was the best athletes, whether it was Frank Gore early in my career, Patrick Willis, Justin Smith, Aldon Smith when he had a lot of those good years early in his career. You, when you came in, they have the ability to kind of flip a switch. And was that something in your career that you always had, or was that like diligent practice that you had to develop throughout your career?
I think it's something that I kind of figured out, like kind of towards the end of my rookie season, going into the second year, and then definitely the third year of my career is like, because you kind of go through the process of if you leave the switch on 24/7, you get burnt out, and like you don't really last the entire season, or like you just wear down quicker, your mindset kind of fades because it's hard to just have the switch on 24/7. So like I just found different things, whether it's like breath work or, finding different hobbies outside of football just to like be able to flip the switch off, be able to flip off that competitiveness. And I got pretty good at that, and you got to have like a good energy with that as well, though.
Was that always, though? I mean, when you were young, like going back to when you were playing, youth football or just youth sports, was that, your dad's here in the background. Was that always something that like you had 24/7? So football was naturally an outlet for you, or was that something that you just kind of like naturally gravitated towards because you were better? I always think it's fascinating learning people's like origin stories about why you became such a high level athlete in the NFL.
I would say that besides like when I came out of the womb, my dad had a blocking pad for me to hit. Besides having that mindset as a child, I just love sports. Like I really like the competitiveness of it, but like sports, I don't like being competitive at everything. Mm-hmm. Like it gets very tiring and it gets exhausting. Like my good friend CJ Beathard, one of the most competitive people, like he'll compete with me eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm like, dude, relax. So like for me as a kid, it was more like I would use these sports as like an outlet for me to get all my competitiveness out of the way. And then I've just kind of been a chill, free spirit since then.
Chill, free spirit. I don't know if that's exactly how I would describe you.
High energy sometimes.
Yeah, there you go. High energy, just a lot of fun. But one of the things I really remember about you coming in your rookie year, I was towards the end of my career in 2017. 5th round pick coming in. He had short hair. He had never really kind of like fully developed into the full George that we know and everybody loves today. But one thing that I definitely noticed from day one when you got in the locker room was that you absolutely loved the game of football and you loved competing. I know your dad was a football coach, and your dad definitely poured a lot of his love into football into you. But,
definitely.
For me, there was, my high school football coach was one of my biggest, still is probably one of my biggest mentors that I had in my whole entire career. Who was that for you? It kind of showed you like, whether it could have been a player in college, maybe in the NFL, or it could have been someone in high school that like showed you what work was.
I think the biggest part of that was my dad. Mm-hmm. I mean, just his love for football. I was infatuated with it, wanted to follow my dad's footsteps, got to play at Iowa like he did. But then I didn't really play at Iowa my first 3 years, and that's not my dad's fault. It was more my fault. Like I just didn't have, I would say like priorities weren't like 100% set, or like I didn't realize the dedication that it took to be a really good football player. Like I was always a good athlete. Like I could always run routes, I could always like catch the football and stuff, but like the consistency of it, I never really like understood. And then I had a coach my redshirt junior year, LeVar Woods, who's now their special teams coordinator. He was a linebacker, played in the NFL. They gave him the tight ends job. And like he kind of revamped my love for the game too in college. He brought such a positive mindset every single day of, hey, we're going to work our asses off, but you're going to have a great time doing it. And my dad's been telling me this since I was a kid. He's like, you're going to work hard, get better, and you're going to have a fun time. And so then when my tight ends coach at that time, he kind of said the exact same things to me. I was like, awesome. Like I have somebody that I can trust. I have someone that wants me to be great. He's going to help me everything I can to be great. And like I still talk to him like once a week. And then when I got the NFL, I would say like it was a combination of my tight ends coach John Embry and then being in a room with Garrett Selleck, who's like one of my favorite teammates I've ever had. Just like his positiveness every single day. Like he wasn't the greatest football player, but he had probably the greatest mindset every single day. And I got to play with you and stuff like that. Like just you get to feel these like great energies, and when you like, when like you're talking to somebody in an NFL locker room, you can tell how much they love the game. And when you have multiple people in the locker room that love the game, that just kind of like oozes over onto everybody else. And that was one thing that I loved about our locker room, is like you could just tell people love the football though.
We can swear balls.
Shucks,
All right.
shoot,
We'll
fudge.
cut that.
We're not going to cut that.
Yeah.
No. It's in there.
It's in there now. That just took me off of my my train of thought that I was going to go there
totally
with that one. So anyways, so we get to the NFL. We get you're early in your career, and you're kind of figuring out, getting your feet wet, following different guys.
Trying not to drown.
Kittle, or not Kittle, but you're following Selleck. You're following older vets in the locker room. For the example, now you're kind of coming into
Year
where
7.
You're that guy.
Yeah, year 7.
You're the guy in the locker room. There's been turnovers. I remember it was about year 6, year 7 where I had a lot of friends that I was playing those first 6 years with,
Gone.
and then all of a sudden they're gone. And that transition can be very, very difficult for athletes. I don't think, I think a lot of times people at home watch sports and what they see on talk shows, and they see, on the field during it, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, whatever sport you want to get into, they see what was presented from mainstream media. But when you talk to an actual athlete, it's most of the stuff that's most stressful for us outside of just practice and the day-to-day grind is like stuff like that, the relationships that you build. Ooh. How was that, and who have you been kind of as a leader now on the team? Like, what is your role, do you believe, and how has it shifted for you going into year 7?
Well, yeah, I mean, like early on when you're playing with vets and guys that do it at a high level every day, like you can, like, I don't know, like you can kind of not have a great day and like it's not that noticeable, but like the older you get and like when you have to set the standard every single day, you have to be on every single day. And so that's one thing I've learned over the course, like probably like the last 3 years. It's just like, especially like with some of the turnover and stuff, like, all right, like these guys, because when I came in the locker room, like I would watch what Joe Staley did every single day. I'd watch what Garrett Selleck did every single day. I watch Jimmy Ward every day, DeForest Buckner every day. Like I'd watch these guys because, all right, these guys are really good players. I'm trying to be a good player. What can I do? And now it's like, I saw like Eric Armstead's our number 1 vet. He's going into year 9. I think I'm number 2 going into year 7. And then you got Fred Warner and Ross Dwelly beneath me. But then after that, everyone's like year 5 or less. And so, yeah, I mean, you got a young guy that's like, I'm going to watch what George Kittle does every day, and which is fine. Like I do it the right way. Like I show up, I do my work, I do my rehab, whatever it is, I practice at a high level. But yeah, like that mindset definitely took me a little bit to develop. But dude, like I had guys like you that I got to watch every single day, and I could see that stuff. And you guys always like, you came with good energy, you came with good practice habits. You didn't really necessarily like teach guys stuff, but like you showed yourself in a way that like, hey, you can watch what I'm doing, and if you do what I'm doing, you're going to have a good chance of success. So I'm just kind of trying to re-emulate that, because I had great leaders I got to follow after. And so, I mean, that's all I'm trying to do is just kind of, one foot in front of the other, steps in the right direction.
And I think that you just hit on like the most important point of that too, is being consistent every single day. And it's not something you have to turn on because you've been that way. I mean, I saw it when you came in day 1, 2017. That was who you were. And so it wasn't something that you had to change. And I think it's been a huge part of your success in the NFL now, is just the consistency that you have every single day, whether it's, off season right now, doing workouts or film room, or the passion that you have for the game of football. That stuff's infectious. And then when you get to year 7, you get to where you're the guy that everybody's looking to. Like you said, you don't have to be telling them, but you can show them. And then for me, that was Frank Gore. Every single day for me was watching Frank and how he prepared and what he went through his his whole entire career as the same person. And
it's impressive.
That's what's exciting though, is that also it's like you have a responsibility now to pass that forward for the next generation of guys coming in. And I think that's going to be someone that you definitely are going to take not lightly, and I think you're going to relish in that opportunity. No. You had mentioned one thing I want to get to. You mentioned, okay, go, what are you going to say?
No, I was going to say, I'll never forget my first rookie OTAs. I had like 2 awesome plays in the back of the end zone. I mossed a guy, and after practice, you came up to me, you're like, what round are you drafted in? I was like, 5th. He's like, you have a chance to be good. Don't screw it up. I said, yes, sir, Joe Staley. That's all. That's like, I was like, wow, that's really cool coming from, I think, 2017 was year 10 for you?
Yeah, it was right towards the end.
Yeah. Dude, you played another 3 great years after that. But like, that was like year 10. And I was like, if I have a guy who's fucking year 10, should be in the Hall of Fame, and telling me that hey, you have a shot to be great. All right, well, let's figure it out and not screw this one up. Like, I might as well attack it as best I possibly can every single day.
Do you see let me ask you this, and you don't have to answer this if it's not.
I've been
out of the locker room a while.
Ooh, yeah.
I've been out of the locker room a while since, and you're obviously retired 2019. Have you seen
2020
a shift?
technically.
2020, yeah. Have you seen a shift in mentality of, because what you just mentioned to me was 2017, where you had a veteran guy talk to a rookie player and say, like, you could have taken that definitely like the opposite way. You know, you've been like, shut up, who's this old guy telling me like I'm the man, like, right? Like I'm George Kittle, I'm come from Iowa, like he doesn't know who I am.
Oh, dude.
But you're a humble guy and was like, took it on as being like, oh wow, like someone else believes in me, I can make it. He's seen a lot of players go through. Have you seen a shift in mentality maybe the last 3-4 years? Because I personally have. You know, I've been working and training with a lot of college guys coming out, and I've seen a huge shift in coachability.
In what way?
Just coachability and like receiving constructive criticism or positive or negative or
that's
you've
interesting.
Seen that in your locker room.
That's interesting you say that. I think coaching is definitely different, especially like now with college and all like the transfer, all that stuff. Like if a kid doesn't like a coach, I can just go up and leave. Like
1-year contracts.
I mean, when I was at Iowa, like I went through like 2 coaches that I couldn't absolutely stand, and like I was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore, but like you just stuck it out because that's what you're supposed to do. And I think there potentially could be that. I haven't really been around. Like I think most of our team, all the rookies, as soon as they get in there, like we do a lot of this rookie stuff where vets are talking to the guys, and I just feel like we have such a good foundation of leaders. Like whether it's Eric Armstead, Fred Warner, me. I mean, like Trent Williams does a great job too of like just like giving guys reality checks. Like you don't deserve to be here.
Yeah.
You have no, like you don't even have a right to be here. We drafted you so you could go out and perform on the field. And like, if you think that, hey, you just belong here because like, hey, they picked you up. No, like that's just not the mindset. And if that is your mindset, you're just not going to last very long in the NFL. And I think we do a pretty good job of that as leaders talking to rookies and young guys. It's like, just because you got drafted, you could literally get cut in a week. You could get cut tomorrow. Like if you hey, OTA's rookie, you show up late like on your first day, like, oh, it's not a big deal, or oh, I dropped 4 passes and it's not a big deal. Like you're just not setting yourself up for success. And so I think our team does a really good job of giving guys a reality check pretty early. And especially when you do have young guys too that like Hafunga, like second year, first team all pro, like his work ethic since he's been a rookie has been fantastic. So like other rookies get to watch him be like, oh wow, that's the way he played, and now he's first team all pro in line to sign a big contract in a year or two. So it's just like they see that, and then they see like how Fred Warner works, how I work, and they're like, well, if they're doing that every single day, then I have to do that every single day. And if they're not thinking that, then they won't be on the team very long, which it is what it is.
Niners do an unbelievable job, not only just assessing talent from their front office, but also the character. They have the competitive character, and everybody they bring in is typically very, very high. You know, there's been misses,
once in a while, but not very long.
But not very often, especially later round guys that you want to pick up later round. They might have 1 or 2 things that like measurably are not the greatest, but they're going to work their asses off. And I think, you know, when they have guys like you said, all those guys that you listed, as far as you know, what makes a team great and what builds a team to be consistently good every single year, it's exciting for the future of your guys' team.
It is. And you know, it's nice too, like in my career, like besides 2020 when we had like 45 free agent signings because our entire team got hurt, besides that year, like there hasn't really been a guy over the course of like the last 3 years that I've said like, this guy sucks. Like I want to get him out of my locker room. Like we really haven't had any dickheads. Yeah. Which is like, that's a credit to John and Kyle. Like thank goodness they always bring in good guys. And
I had that many times in my career.
No, and like I remember like, cause when I got drafted, they cut like 20 guys like after the draft. And so like, and we didn't have too many dickheads on that 17 team. Like everyone was trying, like, you know, we weren't very good until the end of the season, but like we kind of figured it out, and you know, everyone, you know, got behind each other. And then 2018, 2019, we had great teams, like great high character guys. And I think they just kept bringing guys in, because if you have a team full of high character dudes, and if like one or like a couple of guys might not be the best at their position, but like they're dedicated to their craft and they're dedicated to being a good person every single day, your chances of success just skyrocket.
Oh, 100%. Especially if some of those guys can be also stars, like you have with Christian, yourself. Trent.
Oh yeah, isn't it cool that we have Christian McAfee?
And everybody always kind of forgets.
It's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
Absolutely wild.
Rich just get richer. Well, you had mentioned earlier when you were talking about you know, competition, having an outlet, and you had mentioned the hobby. This is, while we would love to continue to talk about football 24/7, it is a hobby show. I've been a huge collector of sports cards since I was probably 6 years old. We're sitting here at Mojo Break. What was your hobby? What's your hobby that you were talking about?
Ooh.
What did you get away from football with? And
growing up, like my biggest like hobby was either Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh. What is? Okay, I don't even know. See,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Sports cards only for me. Know nothing about
Konami.
it.
So like,
What is it?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Konami.
Konami makes it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is fantastic. What a game. But I mean, it was basically Pokemon. It was just like another version of it.
yeah.
Okay.
That's all it was. That was big for me. Played a ton of like Game Boy Pokemon games. Like that was my thing. Now I did go like I have a ton of old NFL football cards, but like once I got into the Pokemon stuff, I kind of like I was good with it.
Yeah.
That was my favorite stuff. So currently, I mean, my hobbies playing video games and hanging out with my friend Joe Staley.
What is your well? Shoot, I guess you're not really outletting that much because
No,
we
I don't.
hang out. We don't hang out that often.
I try to call you sometimes.
Yeah, we do. We actually get on the phone quite a bit. Anything with? So I know you do have a love for WWE.
I do.
And you just were at Wrestlemania this past.
I was just at it. I was in that.
Yeah,
bitch.
I know. I'm setting you up. I wanted you to talk about it. What was that experience like? I know you've been trying to get in there, and was that a process that you had to go through for a few years to kind of like try out? Take us behind the scenes of how you got to be in WWE WrestleMania this year.
Oh, you know, it's actually hilarious.
Oh, see, now the hair's coming out.
Oh, yeah.
The hair's coming down. We're talking about WWE.
You said
got us.
you talked
Do
earlier.
you need
about,
some water? Do you need some water right here? We're gonna lotion it up.
If you want to, it'll look really nice.
Is the brothers going to come out now and then we start saying
Triple H is about to kick down the door. Be careful. No, ever since I go to every WrestleMania because it's just such a fantastic show. And if you've never been, I highly suggest doing it, Joe. It's in Philly next
never
year.
been. Ooh,
It's in the link next year. Niners got to win, so I can go there and not just be completely tortured by fans.
Yeah, you don't want to pull a Joey Bosa.
No, I don't want to do that, Joey. Love you, guy.
Love you, Joey.
Let's see. Basically, what happened was ever since last year in Dallas, when Pat McAfee got into it and he got to go in there and he got stunned by Stone Cold, so awesome. But I've just been pestering him all year, like, hey, I'm available if you need me at WrestleMania next year.
Stone Cold or Pat? Okay.
Pat. I've been pestering Pat and just constantly, and like I don't know, like half through the year last year, he was like, there might be something for us.
Okay.
And then kind of quiet. But every time he would like get on his show and talk about WWE, I'd like just shoot him a DM, be like, just like the side eyes, like, hey, what's up, man? Like I'm here.
Just
Just
making
remind
sure,
you, like let you know I'm
remind
here.
people.
So I'm at the Pro Bowl, and he was like, hey, there might be something in motion. Like a couple days later, he said, never mind, not in motion. He's like, got shut off quick. I was like, well, that's tough. And then really like didn't hear anything of it. And then like the week of he hit me up, was like, hey, there might be something for us. There could be potential for some fun stuff to happen, and get out to LA, because his whole thing was a complete surprise, right? Like he was waiting for the Miz's Open Challenge. It was fun too, because like the Miz was kind of talking shit to Pat. And at some point too, he kind of throw like some shade at me, like the week of, just kind of for fun. And I was
So
like,
when you heard that though, were you like,
When I
were you
heard that-
already in? Were you already
No.
confirmed to be in? But when
No.
you heard that, you were
When I
like,
heard that,
all
I
right,
was like, hey,
there's a storyline for me. I'm good.
there could be potentially something here for me.
Yeah.
And with WrestleMania, and like they just like, hey, do you want to hit somebody? I said, I'd love to hit somebody. Didn't tell John or Kyle. Snuck into that one. Manny had my back, though, our athletic
Yeah, good.
trainer. Got me a physical. But they were just like, you're gonna know what's gonna happen. And honestly, that was really it. Then the Miz comes off, shoves me in the chest. I was like, bring
That's
it.
all you got?
Yeah.
And
And I hopped the fence and got to clothesline him. And I got to finish it off with Pat McAfee, and I just ended up in the ring throwing up the double birds like Stone Cold did. It was absolutely fantastic stuff.
I've always been curious, how does that atmosphere compare to like a playoff NFL game, or is it similar or no?
Okay, so, and the loudest, I sat like ringside in Dallas, and this was a month after we had just played Dallas in the playoffs and beat them. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there ringside, and there's an extra like 30,000 people or 20,000 people on the field, right? So like instead of the whatever, like 70,000, they have like 90,000 in there. Or I think they said they had 100. And when Stone Cold came out and he said, give me a hell yeah if you want to see me like fight, I could, like the deafening noise. Remember like when we played in New Orleans in 2019, like
Yeah.
you couldn't hear shit? It was louder than that. It was insane, like an absolutely incredible environment. And so like that's why I love WWE so much, because the crowd is just so perfect. It's so amazing.
What did it feel like as you actually in the middle of that ring though? Like they're cheering, or were they booing, or what were they doing with you?
Oh no,
were they fired up?
We were cheering. It was awesome.
Yeah, they were getting some cheers.
It is SoFi Stadium, which Niners fans kind of take over from time to time, if you've been aware.
They've been known.
Yeah, they've been known to take that stadium over. So yeah, no, it was such a riot, dude. Like, I don't know if I even remember being in the ring. I was completely blacked out. Just the dumbest, biggest smile on my face. Just so happy to be there.
I remember we were talking a couple days before that, and you were telling me, and I was very pumped up when I found out that you actually got in there. And,
Bro,
knowing someone that has a passion for something and then it actually comes true is awesome.
I got a Wrestlemania moment. I got to participate in the Super Bowl of WWE, and I was like, this is one of the coolest moments of my life. So hopefully I get to go back.
Yeah, to the Super Bowl.
With the Super Bowl, let's win the Super Bowl, and
cap it off with a WWE WrestleMania.
Appearance.
There we go.
All I want to do is put someone through a table. That's all I want to do.
If you were to create, okay, so what would be George Kittle's finishing move if you're in WWE? Like if you had it. I know you've thought it out. So
no, I mean like the
one
Stone Cold Stunner is like the most fun thing you can possibly do. Especially,
what would you call it if it was yours?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought about that. I would just call it the Stunner. That or like Randy Orton's RKO, RKO out of nowhere. He just jumps and grabs the head and drops it down. That's a top.
The pedigree.
Pedigree is fantastic too.
Would you have any? I'm from like when I was in 7th, 8th grade. That was like my era. D-Generation X.
Me too.
Like that was me.
I threw a suck at it
Shut up.
WrestleMania. Yeah, I swear to God I did, because the Miz is on the ground pinned and Pat McAfee stands up and sucks it, and I roll into the ring. I saw it. I was like, suck it, Miz. Had to do it. It was so fun.
We're not gonna cut that because that sounds so weird.
Dude, no, it was so fantastic. I was so happy, and then like they're in the middle of the ring, they're trying to like raise Pat's hand. I'm already in the corner of the ring, like standing up, like fist pumping. They're like, let's let him do what he's doing.
God, that's a great adrenaline high right there.
It was insane. I was so nervous too. I was in a full sweat. So nervous. There's only two things I've ever been more nervous for other than like a football game. One is WrestleMania, and two is singing at NFL honors.
And actually, I'm glad you brought that up.
I have never been more nervous in my entire life. Have you ever tried to sing Kelly Clarkson?
You weren't that bad.
Thank you. You know how difficult it was? I practiced so much.
What was actually crazy for me to hear is that there wasn't a whole lot of shake in your voice. You couldn't tell that you were nervous.
I was 8 beers deep.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I was so scared. Like I was having to do deep breathing like the 10 minutes leading up to it.
What would have been really funny is if you were like forgot the lyrics and just kind of went down
I think you understand.
Rabbit hole of
just like freestyle?
Just freestyling
like a different song.
lyrics. Yeah. Just like picking people out of the audience and just saying something about.
No, this is what I didn't understand, right? So it was I sang, Cam Jordan sang, and Kirk Cousins sang. Kirk Cousins has been in show choir since like 8th grade.
Yeah, but you didn't want that. Yeah, but you don't want that.
Okay, but so here he goes. He sings like 3 lines, done, and then Kelly Clarkson sings with him. Cam Jordan has backup singers that sing the entire thing for him.
That wasn't very good,
and
though.
they gave me 3 paragraphs like, hey, can you sing all this? It's all you. You're by yourself. I was like,
carried it.
Okay.
You're a showman.
Like I was on vacation the week before that, and literally all I listened to was Kelly Clarkson for like 6 days. I was like, I gotta figure out this tone. And then I get up on stage for rehearsal, and they're like, what tone do you sing in? I said, I play football, dude. I don't know what tone I sing in. They're like, well,
what was your answer though?
I said
that answer, or do you were like,
no,
I'm a baritone.
No, I said, you tell me when I sing this. You can tell me what tone I sing in. The guy laughed at me. He goes, go for it. And I just belted it out.
So since you have Kelly Clarkson in your brain, do you still have Kelly Clarkson in your brain right now or no? What was your favorite Kelly Clarkson song that you were listening to when you were on vacation?
No, I literally only listened to that song.
What one was it again?
We are together now or something like that. Let me look it up.
Now, yeah. You had to change all the lyrics for people.
Yeah, all the lyrics were different.
A lot of memorization.
Oh, you know what's great too is right before I go up, Nick Bosa wins NFL MVP. Not in his seat. He's in my song. Dak Prescott, I'm supposed to say something about him. Not in his seat. He's winning NFL Man of the Year award. And so 2 of the people I'm supposed to talk about aren't in their seats. And I'm sitting there going, wow, this is completely dumb. Like, why am I singing these lyrics now?
Pull it off.
I was going to go up and pat Dak on the back about getting sacked by Bosa and stuff like that.
I was
super difficult. But hey, we
I had it on. I had it on, but I was not in the room. And all of a sudden, Grace, my oldest daughter, she's 9 now, by the way. It's old, I know. It goes quick. she yells. She goes, "Mr. George is singing," and then all of a sudden I hear nothing, and I hear, she's just dying laughing. So you made her day.
Oh, bro, that was fantastic.
All right, let's get into these boxes right here.
do
So
it.
we brought a couple of WWE stuff. Pick one, anything you want. And are we going to do this Pokemon? What do we think?
We'd have to
What do
open
we
it
think?
up. Yeah, we could.
What do we think? I don't know.
You
All right.
you tell me. I'll open
All right,
it.
so here.
Is
You
this
want
the-
to put
is
it
this
right
the one
here?
I should open?
That's the one. That's the good one.
All right. Put that
Who
right
are you
there.
hoping
So-
to find in there autograph-wise? What would make you...
Are these autographed?
There's going to be autographs in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Woo! I mean, if I got
Here,
to,
let me
honestly,
get you.
the dream is like.
Let me show you about
Shawn
this.
Michaels is like.
Okay.
All right.
Were you supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Did I not?
No, there's a whole entire like
Process. And I just
process
ruined it.
that you just make love to these cards, right? You got to make love to them. You got to treat them with respect, and they will respect you back.
Well, yeah.
All right.
That's why I wanted to use my hands. Oh,
So
that's
there,
really pretty.
Look at that.
Fancy.
Pretty. So let's pull that out. See what we got here.
Let me pull that out.
Yeah, pull that out.
Right back in the locker room, Joe.
Are we back in the locker room right now?
Potentially.
All right, so
Oh, I
what's
think,
the,
I think we got a metal card. We got
so
two
Doug,
packs.
tell us what's up.
So that small pack is going to have a precious metal. We may want to save that one at the end.
All right.
And then open up that that bad
Is there a
boy right
certain
there.
way that I need to open these / reveal them? Because like when you do Pokemon cards, are you supposed to like slide a couple to the back before
See,
you
you know
open
what-
it?
Yeah,
You-
it's
you know
your
what
own
you're doing.
style. It's your own style.
I occasionally watch people stream opening Pokemon cards from time to time.
Yep.
Some people wear gloves. Some people don't. But
I don't want to wear gloves.
All right,
yeah,
who
I
we
don't want
get?
to wear gloves either.
Commander Aziz. That's China.
Oh, wow.
Look at that, China.
Ooh.
And that one's
What
numbered.
number is that?
It's going to be 49.
49.
There's only 49 of them made.
That's pretty sick. That's wild.
So they're usually the hits.
Ooh.
Farouk,
That's pretty sick.
7 of 25.
Ooh.
Do you
Katana
know any of
Chance?
these people?
I know Farouk in China really well. Well, I
Okay.
don't.
You know them really well?
Well, I know of them very well.
Do you think China could...
If she was still alive, she would beat my ass. Yes,
Wait, she passed away?
she did a while ago.
See, I didn't.
Yeah.
That's right.
Rest
you
in
know,
peace.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Oh, that's cool.
Sika? Sika? Sika?
That's pretty sick.
Number to 99.
Number
He's a
99.
stud.
The goalie!
That's super dope.
That's awesome. Stainless? What's that?
16
Is
to
that number?
25?
Yep, number to
16
25.
25.
That's nice.
Oh, look at the neck.
So, fun fact about Goldberg was that I wore his shirt into one of our playoff games, and he reposted it. That kind of was a highlight of my whole season.
Well, you've been reposted by a lot of WWE stars.
Ooh, the Hulkster.
and we got a 12 out of 25 of the Hulkster.
Goldberg's finishing move was the spear, right?
Can you give me a
No, I can't. I know
Macho Man Randy Savage?
No, I can't.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah, brother. Macho Man's coming down. We're gonna go watch this right here. This pack opening. I tell you what, George Kittle has got his Calvin and Hobbes on his hand.
How many?
How many new
cigarettes?
tattoos do you got right now?
I'm getting one.
Anything new?
I'm getting in a week and a half actually.
You getting a week and a half? Oh, brother.
Ooh,
That's cool.
This guy's an absolute stud.
That is a 1 troy ounce of fine silver. Put in that card right there.
Well, that's
Numbered
kinda
out
cool.
of 35.
He's
Ciampa?
a stud. Ciampa.
Ciampa.
He's a stud.
All right.
I'm glad he's back in. He's in Monday Night Raw now. Finally, he's a monster. Those are sick.
So they actually have ones that have gold pieces in them, like 14 karat gold as well. It's crazy.
That's pretty sick.
It is nice.
Holy cow! I got a Goldberg card.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll get you some
You
sleeves for him.
can, you can tweet them and then see if you can repost and
I'll have him see if he can re-sign it for me.
yeah.
Now
tell
that
him to
one might
re-sign
have
it.
some cool memorabilia pieces in it if you want to open the green one. That one's immaculate wrestling.
Oh, what's that mean? What's this one?
That one's football. That's honors.
Oh, Barry.
Yeah.
We were gonna open. What else do you want to open?
We have the Contenders Optic there where he's on the cover of it.
Oh, you're on the cover of that one,
Sure, let's open it.
but I don't know if it's gonna be anything great. Probably pull maybe a Brock. How's Brock doing?
I saw a
good
Brock
right now?
Purdy rookie card for like $30,000. I
crazy.
said,
Yeah.
good
That
for
stuff
you.
goes.
How much do you? All right, here's an honest question. How much would a Brock Purdy rookie card go if he would have won the Super Bowl?
Probably at least 2x on what it is now.
Isn't that crazy?
It's nuts.
So 100,000 for the
Yeah.
101.
101 black prism. And there's still 2022 stuff coming out, so his best card would be the National Treasure Shield auto.
Yeah.
That one probably should go for about 200K, I would say, in estimation. But throwing the Super Bowl there, maybe a half milli there.
What the heck?
It's crazy.
Cards are going for a lot of money.
Yeah, Mahomes. What was
Chris
that Mahomes
Cassera
that sold
card over there, I
for?
don't
The
know if it's
Mahomes
gonna be a
Shield.
lot.
It was $2 million, I
whoa.
think. $2 million on a Mahomes rookie
I
Shield
expected
auto.
a much bigger box.
Here, you might
That
need
one
to-
might have some tape on the sides
Here we
There you
there.
go, sir. Will you help me with my tape?
Yep.
Oh, there's a little sharp piece right there too. This is a process. How many of those do you have at your house, Joe?
I don't. I have one maybe. Just a box cutter. You should have them.
I have
You order from Amazon.
Ooh, Oscar. So she's an absolute stallion. I love her. 13 out of 40.
Okay. Azuka.
Oscar.
Ooh, look at that. So
Here we go, Seth freaking Rollins. That's my guy. 1 out of 10. See, that's very good for me. He's an
that's
Iowa guy.
one
that's
out
a
of
piece
10
that
right
he
there?
worn. That's
Yeah.
off of his wardrobe.
That's off of his wardrobe. That is super cool. We got a little Brock Lesnar.
That's off of his shorts.
That's awesome.
Probably the
47 out of
undercarriage.
99. I know what that is.
We got,
Oh, it's a
what is that,
redemption.
redemption?
Oh, we got the Miz.
Oh,
Miz, that's
nice.
your boy.
My guy.
Just talking about
What do
him.
we think
1 out
about
of
that
10.
outfit right there?
Dude, he's got some serious swagger.
Does he?
Turns out it doesn't help you when you're in the middle of a wrestling match, though, and you get clotheslined by an NFL football player. Whoops. Oh, and Kevin Nash. Where do you remember him from?
Kevin Nash, I remember him from the movie, the Longest Yard.
Hey.
Yes, he was a prison guard out there.
He was.
Did you know he was also in Ninja Turtles too?
No.
He was the Shredder.
Oh, I did know that. Dude,
Ninja
Kevin
Turtles
Nash is
2?
a
The
stud.
second Ninja
The
Turtles.
cartoon, like live action?
the live action one from the
I remember
90s.
that. Yeah, he's a stud.
And then this is a redemption card number 6, Immaculate Celebrations for Big E. I don't know what
Oh,
that
Big
is.
E. Big E went to the University
nice.
of Iowa. Fun fact.
How many
Wait, so
people
what is this?
that are in
I
the
don't- how do I
WWE
use
now
this?
So
went
basically
to scratch
they-
off a code?
Yeah, they've basically Big E said, "I'm going to sign cards for you," and then they went to make the cards, and he didn't sign them yet.
Oh, so this is whenever
It's a
he does sign it,
redemption.
they'd send it to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I love. Hey, Biggie, will you sign your card so I can get it? Dog?
tell him to
Come
get it.
on, man. Opening cards is fun.
It is.
I see why it's mildly addicting.
It
or
is.
completely addicting.
It is.
What do you want me to open next, Joe? You want me to open that?
Well, it's up to Doug.
Hey, Doug, you don't have to. You don't have to let me open.
Whatever
It's
you
yours.
want. Well, this one we'd have to cut open. It might get a little messy.
Yeah. And how many do you have of those?
That's the only one, but we can
Yeah,
always get
probably
more.
not, huh? Or do
You-
you want to?
How about this honors?
I'd love to. I'll open.
You can open up whatever the heck
Can you
want.
open it? All
It's your
right.
stuff.
All right.
Do you have any?
1999. All right.
So there's going to be
Panini
2
honors.
encased cards in there,
Ooh, what's that mean?
and one of them's going to be a 101.
They're
Oh, oh, I got sauce.
Sauce.
Nice.
Sauce auto rookie.
Oh, that's
nice.
really nice. And
What's
he
that
just
number
run-
two?
He's run Rookie of the Year. Ooh, sauce. Thanks for that, man. Oh, you're kidding me? Do you see this other one I got?
Yeah.
Brian Dawkins.
Brian Dawkins.
Wow,
101.
101.
Absolute. Really?
Yep.
Well, that's pretty dope.
Only one made.
101 right there.
That is so sick. Can you imagine running across the middle and getting hit by him?
No.
No.
I can't. I can't
That was-
imagine getting hit by anybody.
That is
Actually,
true.
I've never had that happen.
Did you see the hit?
I
that,
don't know how you even do that.
Did you see the hit that Kyle Juszczyk had on Trent Williams this year? I'll send you the clip. He ran a sift block, and Trent got pushed backwards.
Oh yeah.
And Juice tried to hit, and he hit only Trent Williams in the sternum, and he murdered him. Out.
Yeah. I mean, anybody can get got if you got on a bad,
you-
bad foot.
You can get got.
You can get got.
Those are so sick. What's in here?
It's a pack. Just it has 2 cards that are. in
Yeah,
there.
that one's not as exciting as those other 2, but there might be something cool in there. Maybe a
And that's
Brock
what
rookie.
What if it's a Joe Staley rookie card?
Those are extremely rare.
Yeah, those are worth at least $2 million, right?
Those are worth maybe $2.
Dollars or
maybe $1. Yeah, $1.
I'd still use it.
I know you would.
We got a Derek Carr.
Yeah.
What do you think the other one is?
I'm gonna go. Okay, make a prediction.
Yeah. What,
Brees Hall.
nope.
Taquan Thornton.
I don't know what this one. 4 out of 50. Out of what?
If you talk to our guy Jim.
Out of 99. No, not a single word.
I know. Same.
No, he's hard to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Harder to get a hold of now that he's not on my team, actually.
You got it
Exactly.
out of there. Look at that.
Oh,
He
my.
did. All right. We're doing okay. Doug, tell us about this pack right
This
here.
might be
It is
actually my favorite card.
it's a
That is.
$1,000 pack, so we're gonna see what we get.
I know, but what is it? So that's a 1999. Was it Fossil Series?
Fossil series, yep.
Fossil Series.
I probably opened up like
first edition.
100 of these
Or
as a
no,
kid.
not
You
first.
You still
edition.
have them? You probably threw them away.
No, I have most of
them. You have most of them. Nice.
I have almost all my cards. I have like 8 first editions. For some reason, I have 2 first edition Machamps that are holographic.
See, I'm acting like I know Pokemon, but I don't. I have a Pokemon guy, so
The original 151 too is like that's my favorite. Ooh, a little first edition Grimer. Well, these are all first edition. These are going to be crazy. Grimer, fantastic. Little Slowpoke. Oh my god, it's crazy because I had all of these cards multiple times. These are all first edition cards.
Yeah, I guess
fossil set, yeah.
the Fossil set. Who is
Recycle.
Who are we looking for here?
Charizard is what we're looking for. Right now, we've gotten all pretty basic Pokemon. None
Okay.
that are very famous, popular. Kabuto is a fossil. Ooh, a little
Magneton.
Magneton guy. I think that's going to be the best card in here. I think, just based on its position. Little first edition. Little Wheezing. Little Cloyster. And Mr. Fuji first edition. I don't know what any of these are worth, but I know Mr. Fuji's a good card.
So I know Logan Paul has like a $7 million. Have you seen the one he wears around his neck? That's crazy.
He was wearing it at WrestleMania.
Oh, was he? Nice.
At one point, yeah. These are sick, though. This just completely put me in a blast from the past. This is wild. Do you have any idea what any of these are worth?
I don't. No. I could tell you sports cards, but not. I got to bring my Pokemon guy in for that. So we have a Mojobreak Gaming. So
Do you really?
he's our expert. I was, I was an '80s kid, so I was a little bit past, the Pokemon craze. So
I still play Pokemon.
Yeah, and my parents never bought me packs. So
Ooh.
So.
I'd always trick my mom. We'd go through Target, be like, only $2. Might as well buy 5 of them.
Right? Exactly.
Oh my goodness, why not?
Might as well buy 5.
Yeah, it's just $10. You guys want me to open any of those?
Yeah, do that Contenders Optic there. See if we
This
get. No, it's right there, small box.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, how many autos have they had you sign at one point Panini in terms of cards?
Let's see. I think I just did a new deal with them, and I just finished off like my last box that I had to sign was. It was like 13 of the sheets,
The stickers, yeah.
which is like, what is it? It's 13. What's 13 times 4? 54? Yeah, something like 50, 52. So
Good
it's
math,
like 52 of those, and I did like 12 of those pages, and then like 4 boxes of cards. So I guess it's usually like 700 to 1,000 signatures is what I do.
And you've said you've modified the auto since your rookie year, right?
Yeah, no. Well, so this is fun. So I have a memorabilia team, and they signed me after my second year, and it was just like the GK. And they came up to me like, you need to have a better signature.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
said, okay, guys, I'll figure it out. And I did. It looks,
What do you go with now?
big cursive G, and then I write out Kittle. And that's all they care about is the Kittle, so you can actually see it.
Are you a
But
number
honestly,
guy
your
or not a number
your
guy?
original one, we see autos all day, right? It's not that bad. I mean,
No,
you should
that-
see some of the guys that we see. It's like a line.
It's crazy because then I've seen other guys that get shows and how they sign, and some guys have like the most meticulous long signature, and like I'll pump out, like even with my long signature now, like I can pump out like a 500 autographs pretty quick. Like, and if I do like a memorabilia show, like behind the scenes, like I'll do 1,200 autographs. It'll take me like 4 hours. Mm-hmm. That takes me 4 hours, and like I do a signature in like a couple seconds, and these guys are taking 30 seconds per signature. I don't know how they signed 1,000 things.
Well, they're retired. It's got time.
No, like those aren't retired. Those are active players.
Active players are sitting back there. Well, maybe they just don't have anything else.
Dude, I mean,
They
it's
don't
just
have places to go like you.
I just
busy
wouldn't,
guy.
I wouldn't want to spend 8 hours signing stuff. That's a long day.
Yeah, so I don't think you didn't do the photo shoot with Panini in 17, right?
I don't think so. No.
So that's where
not
like we did the rookie roundup. They have these guys signing like 60, 70,000 autographs in one or 2 days
Jeez.
for the upcoming sets, for this.
That ain't it. Ooh, we got a little Tua action.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Jahan Dotson,
That's a rookie.
rookie card.
Points.
Got points.
Points is the worst. On your auto.
Easy E.
That's his signature is Easy E.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's actually a pretty good one.
Oh, we got a little CeeDee Lamb.
Now, when you guys are mic'd up, do you know that you got
Yeah, you start in the
right?
beginning like you
got
start
Jahan again.
maybe like more points.
Oh my God, what is going on?
Miserable.
Oh, we got Debo.
Tebow.
There we go.
Hey, Debo, what to do, baby? You coming to OTAs? Nah, that's all right, dog. I still love you. Debo, that's super sick.
I got a
What's
little
that?
die cut.
Oh, little Max Crosby. He's a stud.
Okay, if you were to rank right now,
What? You're gonna put a
top
ranking on me?
3. Yeah. I mean, they don't have to be in any order. Top 3 edge guys and run game. Who are the best run defenders right now in the NFL?
Well, like
From your point of view, as a point of attack.
Nick Bosa,
Yeah.
and then just because I played against him so many times, Chandler Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I think Chandler's and like he doesn't. It's not every single play that he's 100%, but like if he knows he's front side, good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need a lot of help. Trying to think like just other guys I've played. Like I played Micah Parsons, but I didn't have like a lot of one-on-ones versus him. So like I know he's really good at it. I didn't play him one-on-one enough to like. I don't put him on the list. I thought Max Crosby when he played him was fantastic.
I feel like Max is one of those kind of guys that plays every single down.
Every single snap at 120%.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible. Like, does not matter. He could be on the backside of a run, and he's doing everything he can to get the tackle.
I actually always
pretty
loved
impressive.
playing guys. I mean, actually, I didn't love it, but I did love playing the guys that were like every single down you knew exactly what you were going to get. The guys that were frustrating were the guys that were like one play would be 100%.
And the next play would be 0.
Because you can't get any of your timing down.
No, because every play is so
run
different.
block, when you want to pass block, it's so
But
much
like
timing based.
max is 100% every play. So you know what you're going to get. So you know what your first step has to be. You know what like your first slide has to be. But yeah, there's other players that it's like 50-50. You don't know. And so then they'll be slow off the line of scrimmage. You'll fire out, and they'll just like make you look dumb without even trying.
Vaughn was like that, honestly. Vaughn was like 50%. He would be like, he'd go full speed, and 50% he'd be just kind of like walking off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Yeah, but then you'd just like you said, you'd overshoot it. He'd get you underneath, and you'd be like, just do what you're supposed to do.
Please just play the game like you've been playing it. Please don't take a play off.
All right, we're gonna do one more thing. We'll get you out of here.
Ooh, what is it?
All right, so we got these cards here.
Ooh.
We came up with just like random, like quick fire, quick hitter questions.
Mojo Hot Seat.
Mojo Hot Seat.
Hot
is
Seat.
what we're gonna call it right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this with you.
Are you really?
Yeah. But
What's in the bag?
So you have two options.
Oh, fudge.
We're either gonna take these chips.
Yeah.
Haunted ghost pepper.
Yeah, I know exactly what they are, Joe.
Have you had these before?
No, but I've been asked to take them multiple times, and I always say no because I hate spicy food more than anything ever.
Well, good thing that we got.
What's my other option? I hate you for that. That is no.
We got bugs.
I'll eat bugs.
You want to eat bugs?
Yeah.
All right.
I wouldn't even think twice about it. I'm not touching that, dude. I've seen that. I've seen TikToks about it. I've seen things. That looks terrible. What is that?
Gummy ghost peppers.
Nope. No chance.
All right, you're gonna eat.
That's
You're
gonna
eat a bug.
That's gonna.
I'm gonna eat this though.
That's gonna ruin your whole day.
It's a chip.
Yeah. How many of these do I have to eat? Do you want me to eat the whole bag?
No.
Oh, okay. All
right.
You guys are so soft.
So here we go. No. Hold on.
Wait. Do I have to eat multiple of these?
You're gonna pick.
We need like 3.
All right. You're gonna
Only
pick
if
a
you
card.
eat 3.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
You're gonna pick a
You're not
card.
getting out of this either. What are you eating?
So you're eating
I'll eat a
one.
bug or
Yeah.
a chip. You
You're
tell
gonna
me.
eat
You eat a-
one
you eat a
bug
chip.
for every
All right,
question.
no chance. You eat a chip. For
I
every-
mean a chip for every question. So I mean I think it's.
You can't eat a chip for every question. You're only supposed to eat like one of those, aren't you?
No,
See?
those aren't the real bad.
Those aren't the real hot ones. They're not one chip challenge.
I thought it was a one chip challenge
No,
thing.
no,
I was
no,
like,
no,
that
no,
is.
no,
so
We tried to get those. We couldn't find them on Amazon. So
glad you didn't.
All right, here we go.
You guys are terrible.
All right, I got the gum out. All right, pick a question. I have no idea what's in here.
Is this for me or am I asking you this? I'll ask
You're
you.
just gonna no. Okay, you want to do that first?
Oh.
Is it not good?
What nickname have you been called that you hate?
Well, hold on. I gotta eat a chip.
Can I smell it?
Oh, they're not bad. It's not bad.
Don't touch your eyes.
It's not bad.
I don't know. Anything that says haunted ghost pepper on it kind of freaks me out.
does sound pretty strong,
not-
doesn't it?
Don't touch your eyes. Don't touch your face.
You're not selling it to him.
Anybody need water?
He was on the fence for that one, and he's like, no, not now.
Oh God. Oh God.
Don't touch your eyes, dude.
I know. Okay, what was the question?
What's a nickname that you've been called that you hate?
A nickname that I've been called that I hate.
You okay?
It's really it's a lot hotter than I thought it was going to be. A nickname that I've been called. I don't have too many nicknames.
Is your voice okay?
Yeah, but I'll be good. I'll be fine.
You know water?
I think he's getting him one.
No. Water is not
Oh, that's against the rules.
good. Yeah.
Need milk?
Nope. So I guess a nickname. I don't know. I had this nickname when I was in high school. It was called Stale Chip, and I hated it. But it's the only thing I can think about. I don't have like a funny one. I don't have like a funny one, but I just like hated that
That's
one.
a funny one.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's actually really good. You got a card for me?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now you got to eat a bug, and you have to answer the question while eating this bug. Oh God. Oh, that doesn't look very good. I'm already healed right now with the chip.
Oven dried, not fried. Natural ingredients.
They're naturally.
I'm gonna eat either a grasshopper, a cricket, a silkworm, a cricket, a worm.
Just in case.
Well, okay. The good thing is my wife's not here, so she won't have to kiss me after this. Yeah. Man.
I don't know if you're going to answer this question either. You got kind of a harder one.
What is it?
Most overrated player you've ever played against or with?
Joe Staley. I'm kidding.
How was that bug?
It doesn't dissolve the way I want it to. It's just I can feel it in my mouth. It just kind of tastes like dirt and salt.
Okay.
Thank you, Irby's.
It's not that bad.
I'm not mean enough to say this.
I know.
You know people off the top of your head that you would say they were overrated that you played with?
I got 20.
Really?
Yeah. Here,
me-
give me another one. I know, you're too nice.
I know.
All right, here we go.
It's hard to ask me a mean question.
Make your voice sound like Elmo or Kermit the Frog.
Oh my! I'm not really a voice actor, but I'm gonna try my best. You said Elmo
Or Kermit the Frog. We can go back and
you
forth
say
if you
Kermit.
want.
I just think of Patrick Mahomes.
So do I.
Kermit the Frog here.
Kermit the Frog here. Dude, I don't know.
Give me
what's
Elmo. Elmo's really high pitched.
Play with me.
Yeah, why did you go with that as the sentence that you wanted to say?
You know, like the Play with Me Elmo dolls.
Oh yeah, tickle me Elmo.
Tickle me.
Yeah,
Tickle me. Play with me.
I totally. And now it makes sense. Now that makes sense.
Oh, do I get to draw another one for you?
Yeah.
You're eating another chip?
Do I have to? Or
Yep.
Do you want
Or a bug?
Or do you want a bug?
Oh god, we had these Jelly Belly things here too.
Yeah.
Oh no, those are gonna taste so bad, aren't they?
Yeah, but
Were
this
they
is the
spicy?
fire challenge. So it's got jalapeno, cayenne, habanero, or Carolina Reaper.
No. How hot was that
It
though?
says warning, extremely hot. Not that.
You made it seem like it was pretty hot.
At first it is. Okay.
No.
Here we go.
How many of those are you gonna eat, dude?
Are you ready?
You
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't know, man.
You're doing a
Not just
handful?
one?
Show
Okay, we
what
got.
Oh,
so
you're-
far I got a cayenne, a habanero, and a jalapeno.
Oh, you got it.
You want to do one?
No.
Okay.
I'm so soft when it comes to
All right, here we go.
spicy stuff.
Ask me my question. Oh, I hope this isn't as hot.
I hope it's hotter.
Yeah, I'm starting to burp that chip up too. It's not
What
good.
set of items could you buy that would make a cashier very, very uncomfortable?
Okay. A set of items that I could buy to make a cashier.
Call it 3 items.
3.
Yeah.
You can go two routes.
Yeah, you can go multiple.
No, 2 routes to make it. Oh, this is whoa. This is way hotter. Holy. Oh my God! It takes a while, but the juices. Oh. I have to eat this. Oh
You're impressive.
no, it's not.
Get this
This
guy
is not good.
Hot takes or hot wings, whatever it is.
Yeah.
This is not good. That hits quick.
I see you sweat a little bit on the brow.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. Linger.
3 items.
Okay, I'm trying to think. My
make
brain
you-
is kind of focused on my tongue right now.
Don't touch your eyes. dude.
Oh, it's not my eyes. My tongue hurts.
That's unreal.
I'm starting to sweat now.
Are you?
All right.
I'm so not into it.
Oh, okay, got it down. All right, here we go.
3 items.
3 items. You can go rope, shovel, duct tape. Very uncomfortable for anybody to check you out with that. That's you got murder on the brain.
That's good.
Get out of my way because I'm making you uncomfortable. Or you go foot long dildo, vibrator, and a
Ice?
whole bunch of KY.
Where are you buying that from?
CVS.
They sell that at CVS.
I don't know, but I would think that CVS just seems like the most natural spot to have that.
What section is that in?
Yeah.
Well, you can buy a lot of that stuff in CVS. I mean, they have like a whole entire
Yeah, they do.
condom aisle.
I guess I'll do a.
Oh
is that
my
Is that
God.
a cricket?
That's a cricket.
Can you please just do one thing that's hot? Oh, God.
Do that one?
those. Yeah.
How many did you do?
He took
3.
3.
Oh my God.
I guess I'll do 3.
Randomly?
Okay.
I'll do 3 bugs.
Wait till the juice.
Oh, this one has wings.
Oh, God.
got-
Oh.
Whoa. Yeah, that's
Oh, look at this.
Yes.
This looks like a bee.
He's looking at you.
Get your spicy hands out of my face.
He's trying to rub spice on those things.
All right, last question.
Yeah, that is
oh,
a
this is
lot.
perfect. What is the worst lie you've ever told your parents?
That tastes like bug.
That tastes like a bug right there.
That tastes like a fucking bug. So happy to be here. Oh my God. All right. It's stuck in your teeth. At least it doesn't burn. Ooh, that one kind of
I
tastes
think there's some
decent.
protein in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Good
sure,
for you.
dude.
It's good for you.
Ask me that again. I got distracted by the bug in my mouth.
What is the worst lie you've ever told your parents?
Worst lie I ever told my parents. I would say I threw a house party on New Year's Eve when I was in high school at my sister's house, and she was out of town, and I got busted by cops, and I just never told them about it.
Do they know now, or is this the
I
first
don't
time
know.
they're
Maybe.
hearing?
No, it's crazy too, because like I thought I was getting in a bunch of trouble, and like I was hanging out with my dad the next day, and it was all I could think about. I never told him. And I think I might have told him by now. But yeah, no, hid that one from them. I didn't get in trouble either. I was pretty lucky.
Did you like overly clean the whole thing?
Oh, no chance. I just left my sister's house a complete mess. Everybody just bailed. It was fantastic.
Nice.
I was like, I'm going to get out of here. I had a couple buddies like, I can't get arrested, dude. I was like, I don't think you're going to get arrested, but you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never told him that one, though.
Awesome.
I want to ask you one more thing.
God bless. Really? Do I have to do more?
Yep.
Okay. Last
Which
one.
one do you want?
This is the last one.
Chip or the bean?
The beans. The way hotter.
You don't want the bugs?
Nope.
Okay, I got one for you. After you eat these, if you put them in front of the camera, how many you're eating?
I got 5.
There he goes.
5 of them. There's jalapeno, serrano pepper, some cayenne.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this
some
question
habanero.
about 7 seconds, and you have to say it as fast as you can. Ready?
Okay, hold on. Can you do?
Is it hot? All right, Joe, how fast can you say the alphabet? Are your marks? Get set, go.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. You had to wait till I get it all done.
Okay, we'll do it again. We'll do them backwards. Can you do that backwards, or did you play too much football?
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I'm sweating.
What's the weirdest thing you saw in someone else's home?
Oh, man.
These are fun.
Weirdest thing I saw in someone else's home. It's like a
Was
panic
it one of
room.
those things that you bought at CVS?
No, I'll be in my own home.
This is awesome. Where else would you rather be?
Let's get George out of here.
Yeah, you can make me leave whenever you want. Oh, fudge. I do have to go.
I know.
I'll be there in a
track
sec.
of
I've been trying to get you out of here in the last.
I
10
know,
minutes,
that's totally
but
on
it's
me.
been going.
Well, hey,
much
thank you so
fun.
much for joining me on the show, Joe. We'll be back to you next week sometime with a new guest. Can't wait to open more cards. Joe, thank you so much for coming on today. It was a
man.
pleasure talking to you.
It was awesome seeing you. I appreciate you coming by, and always a pleasure, George. You're one of a kind, true treat. And till next time.
Would you rather have me or a jelly bean?
I
Hey.
was gonna say something.